Hello, welcome to the Geekatorium podcast on the 1st of December as we record this. I think this will probably go out on Wednesday if I can get around to it. In today's podcast, we're going to do spoilers because why not? There probably are some people out there who haven't quite seen it yet. But we're dedicating this entire episode to talking about Stranger Things. Managed to somehow binge all of it over the weekend, find some time. But Matt and I are going to talk all about everything to do with it, Stranger Things. We have got a Fantastic Five, though, still. We will be talking about Pluribus. We'll be talking about Acapulco. We're talking about Welcome to Derry, Last of Us Part 2. And one of us has seen Wicked for Good. Guess which one of us it was? In the meantime, let's get on with the podcast. I promise that one day we'll have like a video intro that will look a lot better than just us awkwardly looking around, talking to people in the background.
Absolutely. Before we get on, I want to clarify something. We haven't watched all of Stranger Things. We've watched all of Stranger Things 5. We didn't just watch all of them.
I mean, you might not have, but I didn't know.
I call bollocks. That's what
all I'm saying is that Netflix did put a twice the speed option on there, doesn't it? So like, why? The worst thing that they could do for like a TV show is like, let's watch it at double speed. No. I have listen, I have ADHD, but it's not that bad. Like, I do not need that. How are you doing, buddy? You good?
I'm all right. Yeah. I'm just like, surviving the having to work in the job that I work in over a Black Friday weekend. That's great.
I do not miss retail.
yeah. But no, to be honest, I'm over exaggerating.
Yeah,
it was fine.
Was it okay? Yeah,
it still was just exhausting. Like
I can imagine.
Just, but otherwise, I didn't get too angry at people. I didn't hit anyone.
Oh, good. That's a win.
So that's good. And I didn't swear at any children, so that's also good.
I can't say that I didn't manage that over the weekend.
No, I imagine that's every weekend.
How about this for my theory, though? Right, in retail, like this is what I've always thought. Like, I read this. I was like, I totally agree with this. So I'd love to say it's my idea completely, but it's not. I read it, but I'm sharing it. Everyone who works in the service industry, whether it's retail, hospitality, anything that is customer facing, once a year is allowed to punch one customer with no repercussions.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yes.
100%. I think that would lead to customers behaving, right?
It would.
Because imagine
it could be you.
It could be you.
The National Lottery.
Yeah. You. But imagine how terrible it would be, because you know there'd be one person who would be like, every shop I go into I get punched. I don't know why. It's like, mate.
They've already started the countdown for next year when you go back.
Yeah.
Already started.
If you're walking into every place getting punched, maybe the problem is you.
It's only 364 days until I can punch that prick in the face again. It's like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Come on, Keir Starmer, you messed up the budget. Why don't you make this put this into national law that all service industry workers are allowed to punch a customer once a year with no repercussions? It's like
I saw something recently, just in terms of what you were saying. You know the phrase, "The customer is always right,"
which is it's a bullshit phrase, by the way. It's wrong.
It's not the complete phrase.
Yeah. In the matters of taste. In the matters of taste,
yes.
The customer is always right. Yeah.
So it's nothing to do with, you can't just walk into a shop and just be like, well, I'm right. The customer's always right. Absolutely get to fuck.
Exactly.
That is the only appropriate response to that.
It is 100% warranted, and Black Friday weekend is like definitely the time that you were allowed to say that. Christmas as well, run up around Christmas as well. Say it to any customer you want. But yeah, excellent.
No. What about you? You okay?
I'm good. I mean, my tiredness and stress doesn't come from retail. It comes from being a father of 2 children. But I'm okay. Like I'm genuinely okay. I had a day on Saturday. My wife went down to Bolton, unfortunately for her. and I was left with the boys on my own. And like, I don't play into that stereotype of dads are hapless and da da da. I was like, nah, we're gonna do shit today. So I went over to my dad's and left them there.
That was the smart thing to do.
It was very smart. It was smart. He
Do.
cooked. He made lunch. It was lovely. And then I had like, and then my wife came home and she's like, "How was it all?" I went, "That was pretty easy, actually."
How is the floor
Oh,
at the moment, Rick?
I now live in this room. This room is now everything. My bed. I don't have a bed. I literally sleep on weights. That's how bad it is for pillows. Anyway.
Oh, adult life, eh?
Somehow over a Black Friday weekend, and all the things that are going on, we managed to both watch Stranger Things season 5, chapter 5.
I added it up. It's 4.7 hours.
Well, it was so funny because you messaged, because like obviously it got released on the Thursday, wasn't it? It got released. And then you messaged me like on Friday evening going like, are we here's the message. I love it. Are we recording Monday? Logistically trying to work out how to watch 5 hours of TV by Monday. It can be done though. And I'm like, it's so true, because like we both work jobs, so like we don't have time like there. Like I have 2 kids, like, and I like have a family, and and it's like it's crazy. We're adults, we have life and general stuff like that. Like to sit down and dedicate your time to watch like 5 hours of like Stranger Things is it's a feat. So I'm glad that we managed to do. Like there's people who've got like videos reacting to the entire thing that was out like the day afterwards, and I'm like, do they just don't sleep? They
editing team. They're poor editing team.
They're the ones who watch Netflix on double speed. Like,
yes. And then they slow down the footage afterwards and put it on YouTube.
Exactly. So yeah, I'm impressed with us for managing to do it.
The fact that we were able to do it in time for the actual next record, like timing of it, it couldn't have been worse in a lot of ways.
Yep.
But luckily,
we did it.
We're such pros, man.
So the question is, did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed the second half of it. The first half was, it's not that I didn't enjoy the first half. The first half I thought was that first episode, the first half of that episode was so much setup of this is what's happened since.
Yeah.
This person's here, this person's here, this person's here, this person's here. And it's like, oh, there's a lot of fucking characters in this show. And they're all doing something.
They really are now. And it's like, it's insane. It's the most insane sort of previously on Lost I've ever been on, like ever sat through. But they kind of had to, because if you think about how long it's been since like the first season, and like all of it links up to like basically this is the culmination of all of these seasons. And it's crazy to me to think that like Stranger Things has been on TV for like 10 years almost, like 9 years. 9 years. In 9, like Star Trek The Next Generation didn't get 9 years, and it pumped out like 200 odd episodes.
But also like 9 years, it will be 10 years by the 1st of January when the finale goes out. So because it was 2016 when it came out, because I remember it was that Edinburgh Fringe. Everyone was talking about it. But 10 years and just 5 series, like that's not enough.
No, it's madness.
Like when you look at, as you were just saying, like Star Trek The Next Generation, it was on for what, 7 years?
7 years, yep, 7 seasons.
It was on for 7 years, and it was 25, 26 episodes per series for 7 years. And it's taken them so long. Like the children that were in that show, like they are,
I mean, it's
so old now.
It's crazy to think that we used to we thought like having to wait for Best of Both Worlds Part 2 was like the most horrific thing. It was just a summer. We had to wait a summer. Whereas like waiting for Stranger Things season 5 has been like what, 2 years? Like a year?
Yeah.
2 years.
Hole in the ground opens. Oh my God, what's going to happen next? 2 years later. I don't know if I care about what happened.
Yeah.
I just hope the whole town got fucking swallowed up. That's what I want.
Exactly. So it's
end of story.
We can have a whole talk about the state of TV on another another episode, but let's talk about Stranger. I mean, I guess it is talking about Stranger Things. But yeah, it was interesting.
Dump. The first
Yeah.
episode was an info dump of just like here's where everyone is, and this is what they're doing, and then they throw you right into it and go, right, we're doing this crawl and we're supposed to like care. I did like the reveal of that there's like this full-on military base inside the Upside Down.
That was cool.
I do like the concepts of everything is really cool. The concepts are great. I just think that they've rushed it a little bit. Some of the stuff that they've done in this season should have been set up in the previous season.
Are we? Or I'm just going to throw it out there. Are we risking a final season of Game of Thrones situation here with Stranger Things? I mean, I don't
know. I never watched Game of Thrones. Couldn't give a shit, mate.
I don't think we are. Like, I think like there's enough here to be okay. Game of Thrones really did not stick the landing. They rushed stuff. Like, it was really rushed. I actually stand by my conviction that if they'd given the last season of Game of Thrones 2 more episodes, probably would have been just fine. Like, it would have just helped. I kind of agree with you, because it felt like with this one, it was info dump, quick setup, and it was like literally quick setup to straight get into like these set pieces and be cool. And like I enjoyed it, right? I enjoyed it. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I enjoyed it in the same way that I initially enjoyed Rise of Skywalker.
Okay, yeah.
When I walked out of Rise of Skywalker, I went, oh, that was cool. That bit was cool. And that bit was cool. And that bit was cool. And that bit was cool. So basically, a whole bunch of set pieces were really cool. But then when I sort of like thought about it longer, I was like, I don't know what really happened. like I think I do know what, like, Stranger Things is not as bad as Rise of Skywalker. I'm going to say that out loud, but I just want to justify the first one. But I do feel like it's a bunch of cool set pieces, but I don't feel like it's held together with the best story at this moment. Like, I don't feel it's not been well written. I feel like the writing is there to serve, not to serve the story, but to serve the journey, if that makes sense.
It's to serve the characters.
The
characters are more important than the story. That's what I'm getting from it, and that's kind of all right to a point, as long as the story by the end of it is served. Like, I get that this first half is serving the characters. It is telling you. It is showing you how far they've all come, even down to Winona Ryder becoming more of a, air quotes, badass, and Will coming into his own, which we'll get into. Even just the kids, having them growing up, and the fact that they're looking after these kids, and they're trying to protect them because they know what they've been through. All of that's great, and it's all about showing you how far they've come. But the actual story, we don't really know. Like, Vecna's like, yeah, well, I'm just going to take all these kids. Why?
But there was a bit of exposition, but it didn't really, like,
I took them because they're weak. And okay, great, but why?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll tell you later.
Yeah.
That's sort of what happens. He just sort of walks off twirling a mustache. Like, twirling a viney mustache.
I was going to say a viney.
It's like, Jesus. But again, I feel like I'm being too mean on it, because I am enjoying it. There's been bits that I've laughed at. There's been bits that I've gone, oh my God. I took a picture of my face when a moment happened, because I was full on just like, oh no. I wonder if you can guess what bit that might have been.
Was it the Demogorgon in going after Holly? Because that was, for me, that was going like, what? No, the mum
that was really good, though.
The mum standing up was like, oh no, don't do that. So yeah.
No, it was when there was a soldier just lying on the ground, and then Vecna just stabbed him through the back of the head.
Yeah,
and all the lines came out the front of his face.
That was
oh
yeah.
That was great. It was unexpected,
just
but great.
Just great. You know,
Great. I am a gore fiend. You know, I watched the Saw franchise and laughed the entire time.
but
But yeah, there's been lots of great moments. But yeah, before we got to those moments, it was a slog feels too cruel, but
I think that's a bit too cruel. I feel like I'm being like you. I feel like I'm being very negative, but I think it's because Stranger Things is always like, I feel like it's had a high standard for most of its run. Obviously, like every show, it's got dips, but like I feel like it has overall, it's a great show. So I feel like right now, I don't quite. It does feel like I'm watching the opening moves in chess for sure. Like, you know, like we're just seeing the parts being placed on the board and and waiting for the action to actually happen. And I know we had the big sequence at the end of the fourth the part 4, which was incredible. And you're right, it was is it the goriest it's been? Because that was. I don't know.
No, I think last season was goriest far because all of the broken bones and the broken faces, and the eyes bursting and all of that sort of stuff. That was quite intense. Can that happen nearly every episode?
That's true. That's true.
So this, we didn't get that far. We've seen like people being stabbed and like mauled by the Demogorgons, but the thing with Vecna, that was the big oh my god, this is really violent and really bloody.
There's there's a lot of it that I liked. I like, as you mentioned, the army, that set piece at the end, the army base, Vecna coming through. I thought it was a really good sequence, and I really enjoyed it. And it's like it did feel up, especially up until Will's reveal of his powers.
Yeah.
It felt like there were stakes, you know. It felt like, okay, something's going to happen. And I did actually feel like, oh, maybe one of these characters is going to die at this point, because it was like it felt like that. So I think they did really well to sort of hide that, and it was fine. I enjoy the upside down and having the army base there. Linda Hamilton being Linda Hamilton, phenomenal. In there is,
and it's the character she's playing as well, by the way. It's Linda Hamilton.
Yeah, it's just Linda Hamilton. But like the sequence, all the sequences in the base, especially 11 breaking in, really great sequence. I love the radio. I love Rocking Robin on the radio. I enjoyed that bit. I thought there were some really nice bits, and I just, as you said, I think the story is. The writing is serving the characters, not the story. I hope that the second part, the next 4,
it comes together a bit.
It comes together a wee bit more. I did those are parts that I've enjoyed. Dustin, can we talk about Dustin for a second?
I thought he was going to die.
Yeah,
I thought they were going to kill him in that scene.
I really, really did. But also, I genuinely thought, and I thought, like, what, like, if he went then, that's like. Wow, like that's not the death you would expect. Like,
yes, but it would have made sense again, like in real world terms. It would have made sense. It wouldn't have been like, well, that just came out of nowhere. It's like, no, it makes perfect sense. He was goading them. He was definitely the one that was flying the flag of Dungeons and Dragons, when he knows very well everyone was so anti Dungeons and Dragons, based on like true things that happened as well. So that all made sense, and it may have given more motivation to the other characters as well. I mean, I guess you could argue it would be fridging him or whatever, but I just thought, wow, they're because they really were going at him, and they kind of said that they were going to kill him.
Yes, I just survived.
Comes back like just beaten up. It was like, oh, okay, he's fine.
Yeah, I genuinely survived that. But I just find it funny how like Dustin's gone from being like singing Never-Ending Story to get like help to like emo Dustin. Like, it's I mean, and it shows you the nature of grief as well. Like, obviously, like how close he was to Eddie, and like having to, you know, and losing him in the way that he did, and not processing it, and it's just like the way everything's happened. So he's been like, I feel like he's gone from being like the most fun character to, in this section of this season, actually think he might be my most interesting one in terms of
He's the
changes.
most tragic, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, because
Most tragic as well, because he also, I mean, they all do, but he holds on to the knowledge that actually Eddie was the one that saved everybody.
yeah, yeah,
But he has to live with the lie that that's not the case, and people are blaming him and all that. And that does make it very interesting. That
100%.
does
So I'm
that
enjoying
does.
that because like I don't want to sound harsh, but like a lot of the other characters, like I don't feel like Mike has grown a lot. I feel like he just continues to be Mike, and Will now has having that turn, which is fine. Like, like it'll be interesting to see how he moves towards the powers. I think you meant Joyce was a good shout for like character development and growth there. But I do feel like as time has gone on, I'm like, how much character growth has like, I think Mike and Will for me are the two.
Well, and Lucas as well. No, like it's like Mike is, I love 11, and Lucas is like, I love Max. So that's kind of their characters.
Yeah, and it's
That's
yeah.
it.
So I mean, I say that like obviously Mike had his moment in that army base scene where he was leading like, look at me, we're doing this, da, da, da. And he's some
Yeah, the Saving Private Ryan bit.
yeah. But again, it's like I'm I'm hoping the second part of this just elevates a little bit more, like just gives a little bit more growth for certain characters. I think Will obviously is in line for something. And
Will has the power of gay. That's really what was sort of going on with that, because
yeah,
it was the whole like conversation that he had with Robin
yeah,
that made him, and that was a conversation about, no, you just need to be true to yourself. But then that belief in himself, that's what brought his powers out. And
yeah. Is and it's it's a bit on the nose, wasn't it? It's like, it was. I was like, look at this montage of like, he was a little bit like, okay, you do that, you do it that, do it that way, do it that way.
Granted, though, it was epic when it happened, though.
Oh
Like,
no, oh no,
what he did
yeah.
when he vecnored the
Demogorgons, yeah, that was awesome.
It was satisfying.
It was very satisfying and like that. But yeah, it was a bit like a bit on the nose. I think it was a bit like, yeah, okay. And I think that's a good example for me for the writing just not being quite the same standard as it has been.
It's not sharp, no.
Yeah,
no.
it feels a bit lazy. If in spots as well. And I don't know. Like as I said, I enjoyed it overall. Like I just want to say, like I did enjoy it overall. But yeah, I feel like it's not the same show.
It is very different. You actually touched on my thoughts on it. It felt very lost.
Yeah. Yes.
It felt very, very lost, especially now that we've got into, because we haven't really talked about Max and living in the mind of Vecna. And that whole scenario that's going on, that did feel very lost. The way it looked, and like the way it was shot, and it had that vibe, the mystery. But it was sort of mystery for the sake of mystery.
Yeah, 100%.
Not actual genuine mystery.
Yeah, exactly. And then the explanation of it again was another dump of content. You know what I mean? It was just another. Yeah.
But no, I tell you, actually, no, I should say, this was the Max flashbacks and everything that was going on there. That made me sit up and go,
oh,
hello?
Yes.
Because it was referencing the play. And you've not seen the play.
No.
I've seen the play.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it's referencing it immensely.
Oh.
Immensely.
That's cool.
The bit where you see like young Hopper in the high school and Joyce giving out the flyers for the Oklahoma show. The Oklahoma show is a very big part of the play.
Right.
And the fact that Henry Creel is kind of like forced into sort of being in the play, and I was just like, oh my God, we're actually going to be referencing the play. I think that's as much of the play they're going to show, but it was just like, oh oh, okay, that's interesting.
But then that's kind of annoying, isn't it? Again, that's kind of a Marvel thing to do, isn't it? It's like, hey, we're going to release this really cool movie. It's called Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. By the way, you have to have watched WandaVision for most of this to now make sense. Like,
Yes.
and
Yeah. Oh, totally. I think as well though, because it's only just opened in Broadway, like in the States.
Brilliant.
It's only just opened. Like it's been here the entire time.
Brilliant. So that's messed that up then. That stuff like that is. Oh, Stranger Things aside for 1 second, I'm starting to get a little bit done with interconnected universes the way that they're being done right now. Like,
Okay.
I think the over Marvelification of like content where everything has to be linked and everything has to be like. I'm gonna say again. I beat the drum for the content, but Star Trek, in the 90s, had episodes where they would appear and they would guest. People would guest in each other's episodes. But it didn't like, the Dominion War wasn't like, you didn't have to watch like part of Voyager to then understand why this thing happened in Dominion. It was, there was a bit of it. There was a bit of it. Don't get me wrong. Like there were obviously some references to events that happened in other movies, but they didn't affect the plot or the story that was going on. It was like,
Well, they had certain things on their side. So Next Generation only referenced like DS9 like once, where they've like visited it once.
Yep.
After it started, and
Riker calls Quark.
Right? No, absolutely. But the yes, he does. Yes, but also at the same time, like that could have been any character. He could have contacted any character. But also, by the time the Dominion War happened, Next Gen had stopped.
Yeah,
and then Voyager was in the Delta Quadrant, so it didn't actually matter. Like, and nothing that happened in DS9 affected Voyager. But all of this sort of stuff that's going on with, I guess, well, the thing is with the Strange Things, it's not so much a shared universe. It's just. It's think of it like it's a prequel comic that you might not have read.
Yeah, and okay, fine, it's only that, but it just annoys me. It annoys me a little bit.
Oh, I get it. No, and you're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
I know. I know. But yeah. Do you? What have you thought about the acting?
A little forced at times.
A
little over-egged.
Yeah, I feel
a little over-egged. I think the Steve and I don't even know his name. The other boy, the boyfriend, the brother.
Yeah,
Will's
brother. Yeah,
the petty stuff with them is tired now.
Yeah.
I could do without that, because they're both again overdoing it.
Especially because this is like a flash forward of at least a few. Because obviously they had to try to compensate for their ages, so they flashed forward how many years? Like 4 years or something like that. 2 years.
Actually, no, it's only one.
Oh, is it only one? Yeah. Okay, fair.
It's only one. Yeah, I think 4 was only supposed to be like 1986, and this is 87.
Oh yeah. So even a year, you're like, come on, dude, come on, like, yeah, get over yourself.
Yeah, it's a little bit like. Because him going like, no, you don't have to be so like paranoid. It's like, no, you are like absolutely like trying it on. You are absolutely trying to impress this girl who you really shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Like also like at this point in his life, has he made no other friends? Has he made no other attempt?
No.
To, everyone else kind of has. Well, at least like Robin has like tried to like, get together with the nurse and everything like that, but everything else, like they've all kind of stagnated, and they're all, I don't know how believable it kind of actually is. It's all very sweet that Lucas is like visiting her every day and playing the song every day and all of that, but at his age, would he be doing that?
Yeah,
after a year, would he be doing that?
Also, how it had to be based in the 80s for the music to stop. If it was based nowadays, it'd just be a Spotify on repeat, that one song.
Oh no, it would have been an ad that ruined it. It would have been an ad for like diarrhea pills or something.
Oh, So
Or just a subscription ad.
Yeah.
Just a subscription ad. Would you like
Spotify
Spotify Premium?
Max
Oh
going,
no,
no.
Vector's killed me.
100% that. I don't know. It's really annoying because part of me feels like I'm being unfair on it because we're judging the whole thing based on 4 episodes out of 9, is it? I think to finish us
It's
off.
9, yeah. It'll be another 4 and then a finale on New Year's Day when
Yeah.
everyone's too hungover to give a shit.
So I feel like I'm being overly critical when like we've seen less than half of the story so far. But I also feel like, as I said, I maintain that Stranger Things has been such a high standard for most of its run that it's a little bit disappointing that it just doesn't feel as sharp. And I think, like, for me overall, and let's go back to that discussion we had at the beginning there of, like, you know, the TV landscape and the fact that this has been 9 years and we've only had 5 seasons and less than 50 episodes, really. Around 50 episodes, maybe, if that. So, which is insane over 9 years. Like, this show should have been done 5 years ago, like 4 years ago. It should have been done like back to back to back in 5 years.
Totally. That's. I mean, the problem was it was a writer's strike. That's what the writers and actors strike
and COVID.
And COVID. 2 years is too long a wait for this, and I think that's part of the problem. I think if it had come out sooner, we would have been like, "This is great," but because we've had our expectations have been too high.
And I think, like, as well, you know, they took 2 years to sort of film it, write it, film it, effects, all that type of stuff, and it goes to show, like, I think it's great that we're getting this prestige TV now seems to be the norm. Like, that seems to be what everyone expects, was these big grandiose shows that are movie budgets but released weekly, and or in Netflix case, it's dumped on one and it's split into 4. But the point is like they call it TV, and I think it's great because you do end up with some amazing shows. But it's the question then is like, is this really TV? Like, is this really TV? Because I think like something like this, like if this had been like 3-4 movies. Like 5 movies. I say it's been 5. Each season was 5 movies. Like it was like a movie each for each season. Then we wouldn't be having this there wouldn't be this issue there wouldn't be the same issue of aging up. You would mention it, like, but you'd go more. There would be more understanding of it because you're like, oh yeah, the process is longer. Whereas like with TV, it used to, especially you know, we're kind of the last generation that experienced like proper live TV and experiences. So, where you had to wait, the summer, you wouldn't have anything new. And then you'd have like everything new would come out. Scrubs would come out. Friends would come out. Peep Show would come out. All of these things come out. And you'd watch the season, the series. It would be fantastic. And then there'd be another one would come around just around the corner, less than a year later. Budgets were low. Effects were ropey. But Star Trek, I mean, like, even Star Trek as well. Effects were ropey. There were bottle episodes that took place on one set because they'd run out of budget because of the way it works. And I miss those days. I think TV has suffered a little bit because of that. I think we need to have bad episodes again, you know, and bad effects again, and like rushing to put out a show a week. You know, I think we need it, but I don't think it would work in today's climate.
It's a good segue you bring up there, Rick. I don't even know if you realized it, because Stranger Things does notoriously have a completely vilified worst episode.
Yeah,
and they've brought that character right back to please all of its fans.
This is true.
Because the one character that no one really wanted to see again is now front and center, quite literally on display. Number 8.
Yeah.
Number 8.
Number 8.
Number 8. So yeah. I mean, I kind of thought that it wasn't going to be any other character because there is no
It
other
was.
character
It wasn't gonna.
introduced.
It wasn't going to be Vecna. Like the whole thing was like, oh,
No,
Vecna's in the lab. Vecna's in the lab. It was
absolutely not.
never going to be Vecna. So the fact
No,
that,
how could he use his powers like that? And
yeah,
I
yeah,
think Hop even said that was just like, how could he be using his powers? It can't be him. And then Eleven's like, no, it has to be.
yeah.
It's like, no, it's got to be someone else.
So
And then when you
yes,
really think about it, it could only have been that person.
yeah. Which, like, yeah, great, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they did have to tie that up though as well. They couldn't have just done that and then let that character just be off like living in the wild.
Yeah, this is very true.
Because she was the only other one left. All the other kids died because Henry killed them.
And so now we're gonna have this a triumvirate of Will, 8, and 11 take down Vecna. And do you think there'll be a sacrifice? Do you think someone will die?
Quite possibly, yes. My other half came up with quite an interesting theory. Because how many children have they now got in total? So there's Holly, the 3 children, and the other 8 children.
So 12.
How many does that make?
12.
And what number is bigger than 11? I don't know if Vecna's really trying it like that, but it is quite an amusing.
Yep. So, had to be. It'll be interesting. Maybe Max will die. Like, it tries to actually say goodbye.
No, I feel like Max is going to come back, and that's going to be like the one nice thing. No, do you know what it will be? Max will come back, then Lucas will die.
Yeah, it's exactly what they'll do.
That's usually how it goes. It's like they're back, but then all of a sudden, suddenly they come back, everything's great, and then he'll get stabbed, and then it's like, oh no.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, 11 will probably die as well, to be honest.
Yeah, it's going to be either 11 or Will, isn't it? One of the two is going to die. And I think it's more.
No, I don't think it will be Will. I don't think it'll be Will.
I think it's more likely. It'll be 11 and maybe Hop as well. We'll go.
Oh, he's fake died like 5 times though.
Yeah, but maybe one of them will stick eventually.
That's when in part 2, episode 4. Lily Allen's going to turn up.
Yep. Not killed by...
This entire thing has just been publicity for Stranger Things the entire time.
Yep, exactly that. Oh, dude. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, the next 4 are going to be interesting to see where they take this. I hope they spend more time... now that they've got like the setup out the way, and it feels like they have got the setup out the way, if we can move along and actually have some story that serves the story, like just see where it goes. I'm going to keep watching it. The completion of me, I am going to watch it.
Of course. I need closure.
And the thing is, I'm being negative. I'm sounding negative. I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it.
I enjoyed it. Yeah,
I did enjoy it overall. As I said, my problem is not that it's bad. My problem is that it's not as good as I hoped it would be.
Yeah. And it's fun to pick holes.
Exactly.
That's the whole purpose. That's the whole premise of what we do on this podcast.
Is very true. When are we ever happy, Matt? When are we
Never. And anyone listening and watching this, when you reach this age, you'll feel the same way.
It's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
Shall we
happen overnight?
Shall we talk about something else? Shall we move on?
Let's talk about a few other things. I say let's talk about 5 other things. When your brain is in a twist, 'cause you've got to make a list of the best things of all time, or the worst things we can find. It's a fair and fabulous, phenomenal, fantastic 5.
The Fantastic 5. So, do you want to start? I did last week.
Yes. This is where we talk about just other things that we have seen as of late. And I went to the cinema the other day, Rick.
Oh my God.
I went to the cinema.
Oh my God.
I went to the cinema. I know.
What did you see?
I saw Wicked for good.
Not temporarily.
Not temporarily, no, for good.
Excellent. Good. Okay, yeah.
I didn't see the first one in the cinema.
Did you see the first one at least? Yeah,
I did see the first one. Yes,
okay.
No, I did see all of that, and that one was better. But I've got to be honest though. Look, I like a musical.
That was
All right.
that was gonna be my first question. Do you like a musical? I like a musical.
I love a musical.
Yeah,
I
I love
love a
musicals.
musical.
Yeah, who doesn't?
One of my favorite films as a kid were like, I'm sorry, I grew up watching things like Aladdin
Yeah.
and The
Yeah.
Lion King,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. I mean, Disney did musicals hard back in the 90s, didn't
yeah,
they?
absolutely. Some of the best songs. Prince Ali,
Mm,
one of the best fucking songs.
it is.
One step, like one jump ahead of the breadline, one step.
I knew that was the song you were talking about, but I was like, I don't remember Linkin Park being in Aladdin.
Oh yeah, no. One jump, isn't it? It's called One Jump, not
Yeah,
One
yeah,
Step.
yeah,
Oops.
yeah.
Yes.
Just
But anyway,
Chester standing at the edge of like the market, going, "I'm one step closer to the edge."
I
Okay.
mean, yeah, that's what happens when you're on stage with you two.
That. Oh. Okay.
Well, that's H on stage with you two. It's one step.
Right. Can we just talk about Wicked for Good?
No, let's make more puns. No, so okay. Yeah, so Wicked for Good. It's fine. It's it's all well performed. Like, Cynthia Erivo has an amazing voice, whether you like her as a person in real life or not. And she's got an amazing voice. Ariana Grande is great. Jeff Goldblum's great. They're all great. The problem I have with it is the absolute recontextualization of The Wizard of Oz.
Right.
Like, Dorothy is a pawn.
Ooh.
Dorothy is an absolute pawn. The Tin Man. Oh, you'll be a bit heartbroken about why he doesn't have a heart and all of that sort of stuff. It's,
Right.
The Cowardly Lion is a bit of a prick, to be honest.
Well, he was always a bit of a prick, wasn't he? Like,
and Scarecrow. I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but Scarecrow, my God, the weirdest sort of double agent you may have never known about. It's I don't know how else to say it without spoiling it. It's just bizarre. So yeah, and then there's all this talk about Elphaba's sex cardigan, and yeah, so there's a scene in the film where she like gets pretty much into her underwear and then puts on a cardigan specifically so she can have some sexy times, and it kind of makes no sense, but yeah, sure, go on, get comfy in your sexy times. I'm being a bit mean for the sake of it, but it's fine. It's totally fine. I just don't like the recontextualization of a beloved film.
Fair.
Because I loved The Wizard of Oz when I was a kid.
That's fair enough. I haven't seen either of these films, and I probably will at some point, but I'm not in a rush to. I am glad that it means now that the press tours are over, because oh my god, oh my god, it was like those two it's like, it's sweet, it's very sweet that they're friends, but it's like, just
I heard the best description of Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo.
Go on.
Someone in a post, I can't remember the whole post, but they referred to them as trauma gremlins.
Yes.
And I have not been able to get that phrase out of my mind since I read it.
100%. So yeah, okay, Wicked for Good.
So yeah, Wicked for Good. That's my number 5. What's your number 4?
So I talked about this last time, and I have been watching this more and more as it's been coming out. It's Pluribus. And if you haven't watched it, please go watch it. It is brilliant. It is. It's Vince Gilligan. It's him. He's so good. His writing's so good.
Yeah.
And
she's amazing. Rare Cell.
She's phenomenal. She's phenomenal in this. And I love it because I think like it's really interesting following the chatter online with this, and like the Reddit communities where it's like people are trying to work out where the virus, how are they going to cure the virus and this thing. And I'm like, they're not. I don't think they are. It's going to be a character piece. It's going to be about her learning, having to live, like, this is the world now, and she's going to have to try and learn how to live in it, and so on and so forth. And I think that's more fascinating for me, and I think it's working out really well so far. And yeah, maybe there'll be a bit where they get close to maybe thinking they found a cure, but then I think like they'll take that away, and it'll be all about her having to learn how to live with how the world is now. And
Yeah.
I just think the writing is really sharp. There's no, I mean, saying in a Vince Gilligan TV show there are no slow moments is the wrong choice of words.
Yeah, yeah.
But like everything is so like it equally like when you say there are slow moments with a Vince Gilligan TV show, there's so much purpose in those slow moments, like the atmosphere it's building, the story it's telling, and like, this is an example of the story, like the writing serving the story rather than
Yeah,
just being.
yeah.
There's no exposition dumps in Pluribus. It's like
Is there weird like camera shots
so
like
many,
from the inside of a glass and
so
like
many weird camera
so many.
shots.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
And it's definitely a Vince Gilligan
it's
show.
brilliant.
Sure. Okay.
But it's like, again, it's like just to contrast it with Stranger Things, there's no exposition dumping. There's no, to a degree, like there is to a degree, obviously, but like nothing
It unfolds.
yeah,
It unfolds.
It unfolds. And the story, the writing serves the story, the characters, the writing serves the characters. It's so well rounded. I'm really enjoying it. I know there's 2 seasons of it. So I actually hope that there is only 2 seasons of it. I hope that it is a told story within 2 seasons. Again, this is something else I think that TV needs to do more often if it's going to do this prestige style TV where it goes like, okay, you get 3 seasons, tell your entire story, and that's it.
Yeah.
Rather
And
than
if it's really successful, come back for a season 4.
yes,
Looking
please. I
forward to
cannot
Ted
wait. Cannot wait. But the point is, it's great. If you haven't watched it yet, get it on your list. Watch it.
Yeah, no, I do. I've been meaning to watch it. I
yeah,
still haven't got around to it. I've had to watch some other things, as you know.
Yes.
So,
What? Like what?
well.
Number
Which one was I doing?
number
next?
3. Number 3.
Number 3. What was I doing next? Wait, what was it? I can't even remember what I'd seen.
Professional podcast here.
Oh yeah. Okay, well no, this is the thing. I still haven't watched the show. I haven't watched the show,
Okay.
but I've started playing The Last of Us Part 2.
Right. I still haven't finished part 1. I need to do that and then get onto part 2.
Yeah. I guess for me, like it's a good game so far. I'm quite good at it. But I mean, I have died a fair amount, but I always learn. I learn from every death. And I go, I'm not going to do that again.
Unlike me, who keeps trying to do the same thing until I go, oh, wait a minute.
I did watch your Alien Isolation streams. Yeah. The Last of Us Part 2. I think the problem with it is that I already knew the bad thing that was happening in it. I already knew, and I think you know the bad thing that's happened in it. Yeah. So when it happened, I didn't really care.
Yeah.
I cared, but I wasn't impacted by it.
Yeah,
I was just like, oh, so this is how it happened.
Yep.
Gameplay wise, really good. It's all fun. It's very interesting. Like, and story wise, I'm like, I haven't really got into the actual meat of the story. I've just had this big moment that we've led up to, and I knew it was coming, and I didn't realize it would unfold the way it did. So when it did, I was like, oh no, okay, this is going to go wrong. This is going to go really wrong. Oh, why did it have to happen like this?
Yeah.
And that's really fun. That's a really fun element.
Cool.
But it was just someone's commenting on my stream the other night where like this absolutely brutal thing, someone gets shot in the leg and their knee is just missing. And and someone put in my chat, this game started with a jolly snowball fight. and here we are.
Yep.
With missing kneecaps.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
But no, it is good so far. I don't see the problem that. Well, I do see the problem that everyone had in it, misogyny. But the just telling it how it is.
No, it is.
But gameplay is good. Like it looks good. It plays well. It's got the right amount of spook, and it's just it's a fun game, and I'm looking forward to playing the rest of it. So there you go.
Yeah, I should finish the first game so I can get onto the second game. And the TV show, like I watched the first season is fantastic, but I just like the second season. I started and I got like 2 episodes in, and I went, I don't have time for this.
You didn't even get to episode 3.
No, but I need to. I do need to watch
Episode 3 at least.
Yeah.
You need to watch Nick Offerman give the best performance of his fucking career.
Wait, no, wait. Were you talking about the first season? No, I'm talking about the second season of the show. Like,
sorry. Okay.
I've seen the first season of the show, and it was amazing. It was phenomenal.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but-
okay,
yeah,
right. Sorry, I thought
But
that's
I watched season 2, and I'm just like, yeah, okay, cool. So I
don't have time for this. Nobody got time for that.
I need to go back and like try it again. Okay, cool. Last of Us.
Okay. Nice. What's your number 2?
This is a show that I've been watching for years. It's coming to an end. It's over. All the episodes are out now, so you can watch it. I love like shows with subtitles. I do.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of TV from other countries that is phenomenal that gets looked over because it's got subtitles on it. So stuff from Korea, stuff from Brazil, stuff from Spain. Apple TV has a lot of it as well. Apple TV has, like, if you go below sort of the Ted Lassos and the Silo and For All Mankind, and you go into some of their foreign language stuff as well, it's good stuff. And they've got a TV comedy called Acapulco. Set in the 80s at a resort in Acapulco. And it follows this character called Maximo as he gets hired to work on this resort. And basically, it starts at the future. The first character you see is him, present day him. He's a billionaire hotel owner. And essentially, we're seeing he's telling his story to his nephew of him working at this resort, and it's great. I love it. So you sort of flash between the future, the present day, and the past. There's some fun stuff that happens with the interactivity of it. Cristo Hernandez from Ted Lasso turns up in it as well in season. So, which is but not about football.
Danny Rojas.
Yeah, not football, but like, it's great.
Yeah.
So it's so he's great in it. And it's it's a mixture of English and Spanish as well, because they do have like there's an American owner of the hotel and stuff like that. And it's funny, it's sweet, it's really, really enjoyable. The cast just knock it out of the park consistently. It's played over the top in the right way, and it's very 80s, which is like that stereotypical thought of the 80s. And I love it, and it's coming to an end, and the last season of it has been really satisfying so far. They're really sort of bringing the strands together really well, and while sort of maintaining that heart. And I think it's done a really good job of its run. It's only five seasons, and it's really, I think it's worth watching. I think if you're happy reading subtitles for a comedy, it's worth checking out.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. I like the way you say, after everything that we've talked about, where you go, it's only 5 seasons. That's a lot of television, dude.
It's only wait. It's only 5 seasons over 5 years. It's like it's been over an appropriate amount of time.
True, but no. What I'm saying is, you can watch it. It's only 5 seasons.
Yeah,
No, that's gonna. I won't finish that until 2036.
Yeah, but it's 50 episodes, and it's like half-hour episodes. They're half-hour episodes. They're not
half-hour episodes.
Yeah. So you're a bit more manageable. So yeah, check it out. I love it. So I'll be sad when it's gone. Well, it is gone now. I'm sad already.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
So what's the number 1?
My number 1 is actually, it's sort of quite fitting because it feels very Stranger Things-esque. At least the films were. I started watching It, Welcome to Derry.
Ooh.
And you watched the It films. I know you watched the first one, didn't you?
I watched the first one, yeah.
I know I had to kind of force you to watch that.
Yeah, you did. It was fine.
It was fine. The second one's much creepier.
Listen, do you know what I like about it? It's Stephen King. So it's So what I can say about it is that it's well written. Like, it's well written. Like,
well, obviously this is a series that is based on it, but it's not written by Stephen King. It's not based on his story. It's sort of, I guess, expanding on his story with his permission. Because it's 27 years before the events of the film.
Right.
So it's like the 60s.
Yep.
So it's fucking insane. it's batshit crazy.
Okay.
Like the first like sequence of the film is there are no words. The things that you see, the creature, the best way I can sort of describe it, it's a Quaid baby.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But it's a baby with a baby.
Yeah. No, I
Sort of
know.
attached
No,
to it.
I know. Oh no.
I mean, Quaid is the wrong character because Quaid is not the
No,
the,
but
the
it
Plateau, that's it.
it helped me get the reference. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I understand. I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
that reference. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Good. But yeah, but it's also got bat wings. So it's a baby with bat wings and another baby sort of coming out of the side of it,
Okay.
and it's so weird. It's so weird.
That is
And
weird.
that's sort of so far. That's like the main thing that I've seen, like in terms of monsters.
Yeah. Okay.
But there's some other really messed up stuff that's going on. It makes sense as well because, like, the fact that this is what's really good about period pieces of that's like the 60s and the 80s, and to an extent the 90s. The lack of mobile phones and internet.
Yeah. 100%.
Situations where like that, it's kind of ruined storytelling because the whole concept of, oh, why didn't you just like call the police? You'd have a phone on you. Or why don't you just like video it? And,
But that's like now they have to like put a whole thing. Like before, it used to be, oh, look, a tree has fallen against the power lines, and that's why the McAllisters slept in and almost missed their plane. Right now, it's like, oh, there's no signals here. There's no signal here and stuff like that.
No signal, or I dropped my phone in the river.
Yeah.
I've cracked the screen. Oh no, I can't do anything. They have to take the phone away. They actually have to write the thing into it. So
And-
that's like, yeah.
And isn't that an allegory for society today? Take the phone away.
Phone away. If you want good stories, take the phone away. If there's one thing that we've learned in this life, we don't need the phone. We don't need the internet.
Nope.
Good God. It was like, whoa, what about Pennywise the Clown? I don't know. Let's Google it. Oh, yeah. Every 27 years. Oh, yeah. We better do something about this. We got to do the ritual of truth.
Are you going to force me to watch it?
I'm not going to force you to watch it. I don't think. No, I know you're not a big horror person. Like you're just about bearing it with Stranger Things. I know. I remember when.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I remember when we started watching Stranger Things series 4, and you were a bit like, I don't know if I want to watch the rest of this. It was a bit too much. After what happened with Chrissy in episode 1 of season 4,
that was like brutal though. That was brutal start. I was like, okay, and especially after the previous seasons. No, it wasn't that bad. Like the previous,
it was just it was a bit like slimy and gooey. It was more like icky. But no, then they dialed it up.
But then I got into like the memes afterwards. The Chrissy wake up. That was that was fun. I enjoyed that.
That was fun. Yeah. Oh, those were the days. Yeah. Oh. But yeah, I mean, it is very gory, and it is the fact that it doesn't hold back on basically. There's no sugarcoating it. Murdering children.
Yeah,
that's really. I mean, that's what the story of it is. It's about scaring and killing children. That's what it's all about.
So it's called what? Welcome to Derry. Does that mean they take out the Derry girls then? Presumably, like.
I mean, look, put the Derry girls into Welcome to Derry. I would watch the hell out of that.
Because you know that Orla would be the one that would take down Pennywise, but like in the most like weird way possible. Like accidental. Like she'd be dancing to Sunshine, and then just sets off a series like a Final Destination type death for like Pennywise.
Now you make me want to see if we can try and like do a crossover. That would be
welcome to Derry, girls.
Welcome to Derry, girls.
And the way you said that was so creepy. So let's finish on that.
When your brain is in a twist, 'cause you've got to make a list of the best things of all time, or the worst things we can find. It's a fair and fabulous, phenomenal, fantastic five.
Not not even sorry for cutting you off there, by the way. Like, so I am grateful. But that's it, folks. That is the end of the podcast. Thank you for sticking around, for listening, for watching. We hope that you enjoyed it. We hope that you let us know in the comments what you thought of Stranger Things season 5 as well.
Were we too mean?
Well, yeah. Are we like, stop trying to make it happen, Matt? Stop trying to. So let us know in the comments what you think. If you enjoyed this podcast as well, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel as well. I'd love to say that we do these regularly. We try to. We really do try. But
we're trying fortnightly, but things happen. Life.
Yeah, we're old men. We're in our 40s and we have jobs.
This isn't our job.
Yeah, but
please pay us if you want it to be our job.
So thank you very much for watching. As I said, like, subscribe, comment below what your thoughts are on Stranger Things season 5. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.